Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Welcome to Around the World with Danny Bojangles. I'd like to welcome back my co-host, Charles Supreme, over here in the closet. Charles, it's good to have you back. You look pretty comfortable over there in the closet. Again, that's literal, not figurative. And I think we've got a great show for you. Charles, what's new? What have you been up to lately?
Oh, I've just been, hanging around.
You've got the AI girlfriend, right?
I got an AI girlfriend
new, right?
now. That's been going great.
What's all the rage?
I
with
just
the
feel
AI?
like she really listens to me and not complaining too much, and she sends me some nice photos too.
Really?
Yeah.
And you think that's going to work?
I don't know. We'll find out.
All right. Well,
But it's going pretty good now. Yeah.
you keep me posted on that. I still don't really get it, but
Oh, I went to this wild place, exotic place. It's Australian food.
Australia, they have their own food over there?
Oh yeah, they got. You're on an island. It's all condensed. You got
I didn't know they had their own food.
You got to eat what's on the island. And I tried kangaroo for the first time.
You ate a kangaroo?
I mean, not a whole kangaroo, but I tried the meat. Yeah, it's really good.
Interesting. Do they serve it with? Does it come with like rice or French fries?
It actually comes with the rice pilaf, the kangaroo, and a little tree grub.
Does it taste all right? Does it?
Yeah. They soak it in milk overnight. They get rid of all the gamey flavor. It's great. It tastes great, man. For an appetizer, I think it was like fried koala balls.
You ate a koala, like the little cuddly guy a koala.
Yeah, I ate a koala.
The Australian people are the formerly jailed British. They're brought over there. So just they're sort of they're like the southern type people from America over in the UK. They're a lot of criminally originally. That's how it started. So it really doesn't surprise me that they're frying koalas over there.
I didn't know that. Yeah.
I don't know if I would eat it. I didn't know that they had their own food. I thought they just, I don't know. I assumed they.
I mean,
probably
everyone has their own food,
I just thought maybe they'd eat packaged stuff or something. I don't know. All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, let's get to our first segment on the show. Before that, a quick commercial break.
Hey everybody, this is Donnie Dawson here. Why don't you come down to Bojangle Bets? We got the Raiders versus the Raiders. We got the big people versus the small people. We got all sorts of things going on from the left lane to the right lane. I just want you to feel that you're gonna have the best bets with the best chances going on everywhere and anywhere. We need you to make the best payouts. We had $1,000 put down the other week. Well, he won $1 million. Where else can you turn that kind of profit? You need to know that we have your best chances. Don't you get it? Best chances, best payouts, biggest odds. We're going to make it happen here on Bojangle Bet.
You can't call them that anymore, Charles. You have to call them little people.
Really?
They don't like that. You can't do that anymore. It's not PC. Yeah.
Got it.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Around the World with Danny Bojangles. I am currently joined here with Dylan Glazier. He is the sous chef over at Vino e Vivo of Exeter, New Hampshire. Dylan, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
It's nice to have you. You are actually the winner of Chef of the Year by the New Hampshire Restaurant and Lodging Association. Is that correct?
It is.
And so tell us, how did you earn that title? What's the process there?
Yeah, so at the latter half of the year, the association starts taking nominations for the stars of the industry. My category was Chef of the Year, so top 3 nominations went to a public poll, and social media picked their favorite chef.
All right. It sounds like a pretty rigorous process. We're weeding out the weakest link and getting the best of the best. So, again, congratulations.
Thank you.
And so, tell us, what got you into doing this kind of work? Where did you start?
When I was 14, my dad got me some job applications and a skateboard, and I used that skateboard to go to my first job at my favorite restaurant in my hometown. I started as a host, and by the time I left for college, I did every job in that building.
All right. Dylan, what's your favorite dish?
If I'm eating my favorite dish, it's going to be arroz con pollo, wrapped up in a nice tortilla, a little guacamole on there. If I'm making my favorite dish, it's definitely going to involve fresh pasta.
Pasta. This guy over here, Charles, he can't have pasta. He's
No,
got
no.
a thing going on.
I'm gluten free.
My condolences.
Some sort of gastro problem. What are those, the Gen Z things? I
it's a
don't really
Gen Z
understand it.
thing.
What are you most proud of as a sous chef?
Both my leading by example. I'm always in the trenches with my crew, and I would never ask them to do something that I wouldn't do. And just kind of the progression that you have as a cook, where I was a few years ago to where I am now, is just very surreal, very humbling.
All right. What are you recommending to a picky eater?
Just try it.
All right. Dylan, something you'd like people to know about your work?
You know, when you see a nice plate of food in front of you, it's easy to overlook the amount of love that goes into the dish and kind of think about where that dish started its life.
Right, right. Tell us, nowadays, a young person trying to get into your line of work, where do you start? Where do you earn your keep? Where do you cut your teeth?
I'd go to your favorite restaurant and ask for a dishwashing job, and then, work your way up, keep leveling up.
All right. So, Dylan, what can we expect from Dylan Glazier in the future? What's next?
Someday I would love to have my own restaurant, but for now, I love where I'm at, and I want to stay there and just keep working for my guests.
All right, Dylan, let's say you have your own restaurant someday. What's the menu looking like over there?
I've always wanted to do a lamb tortillere. Other than that, a good amount of shareables, 4 or 5 entrees, a little something for everybody, 4 or 5 rotating desserts, and I'd like to change the menu as much as I can.
All right. What's your favorite part of the job?
Definitely guest interaction. When I see guests leave and they say hi to the kitchen and thank us for the meal, makes my day that we made a difference in their day.
All right. What's your least favorite part of the job?
Putting out fires, especially if there's something with an allergy. There's nothing more heart-dropping than seeing an allergy plate done wrong, and then you have to start over.
In England, we call that a lazy Susan. Tell us, what's the wildest thing you've seen in the restaurant industry? In particular story in mind?
Yeah, I once saw a very large tank filled with dirty fry-later oil crack at the top and explode 50 gallons of fry-later grease in the basement kitchen I was working at.
That sounds similar to that thing you had happen at the Diddy party a while ago. Remember that?
Yeah, I mean, that was baby oil. That was I think an 80 or 100
but
gallon tank.
It was still a mess, yes. All right, well, Charles, do you have any questions for the gentleman?
What's the difference between a chef and a sous chef?
Yeah, so a sous chef you can think of as an assistant manager. I assist our executive chef with his day-to-day opportunities, and on his days off, I fill in the role for him.
Awesome. Okay, got it. Cool.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Dylan Glazier, thank you for coming on the show. Again, he's winner of Chef of the Year, and he is over at Vino e Vivo of Exeter, New Hampshire. Dylan, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Now this. You're going around and you're just carrying all of your belongings by hand, where it makes things spill everywhere. It creates a real disaster, and a lot of people are starting to say, hey, there goes that guy again carrying all of his belongings in his hands. And things are really starting to spiral out of control. It's getting quite bad. We finally have a new invention for you, something special. They're called bags. Bags are a new instrument that you can use where you put all of your belongings in the bag and you can carry it around that way in the bag so stuff isn't spilling around with your hands everywhere. You can find these in a lot of different places. You can also take them from a grocery store and reuse them if you'd like. They're called bags.
Hey everybody, this is Donnie Dawson here. Why don't you come on down? I want you to bet on the Seahawks versus the Miami Dolphins. I want you to bet on the Bruins versus the Celtics. I want you to make all the money that you possibly can, all right? We got the biggest payouts in the business with the best in town. This is Bojangles Bets, and fuck DraftKings. Back to you, Danny.
So wait a second. Do you pick the koala? Is it like lobster in the tank? Are they preparing it right there in front of you?
There's a glass window, and you kind of just point.
With the little guy in there, and you pick the one?
You just point.
And then they just what do they do?
Hopefully you get the one you pointed at.
But he has to be prepared for the food. He has to.
Yeah, you want it fresh.
Oh my Lord. God save the Queen. All right. Whatever.
And now for today's news. All right, well, today we're talking about Pam Bondi, the ex-Department of Justice Attorney General. Isn't that what she was? Yeah. Have you actually taken a look at this person? She's like a cosplay Barbie, but she doesn't have half the attributes to make it work. Got that face. You ever seen that Mar-a-Lago face? They all end up looking like serpent lizards. Kash Patel, the director of the FBI, has decided to do a drunken dance at the Olympic Stadium on live TV. Great. Pete Kegsbreath has decided he's going to lecture America's top generals on how to be top generals. So meanwhile, Savannah Guthrie's mother is still missing. Oh yeah, and Kristi Noem's husband just got bagged for cross-dressing as Barbie and being filmed that way. I don't even know where to begin with this stuff. I mean, there's so much crap in this. It's like, just when we thought the world was beyond fucked up, we realized it's way more fucked up than that. It is like, we're being led by a bunch of satanic pedophile cultists. Now they're going to use nuclear weapons in Iran to irradiate all the oil that the earth uses so that you can't even ship it anywhere. That's up next. Thank you, Netanyahu. I don't know what to tell you. This whole scene is just beyond hope, and I quit.
Hi, I'm Charles Supreme with the weather today. Better bring an umbrella and your swim trunks. It's going to be a hot one. Over here, it's going to be hot in this region, hotter in that region. I actually don't know what the hell is going on in that region, but you can come back tomorrow for that. And back to Danny Bojangles. Is that good? You think it was good?
Are you sitting at home, a filthy, rotten, disgusting scoundrel your family hasn't called in a while because, quite frankly, they're embarrassed of you? You're a disgrace to the family. You're sitting at home, your one-bedroom apartment, you can hardly afford to keep the heat on. You're having your meat, your bread and your cheese together with a little bit of butter in there, and you're tired of the same old, same old. Well, have we got something for you. Introducing grilled cheese. Grilled cheese is a sandwich method where you take the bread and the cheese and you put it on a stovetop in a pan. You heat it up for a few moments. It cooks the cheese and toasts the bread. Apparently they're quite good. So try one. It's a grilled cheese sandwich.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Around the World with Danny Bojangles. I am currently here in the studio joined by Mea Fraser. She is a Seacoast, New Hampshire poet. Is that correct, Mea?
That is correct.
And you have some benchmark accomplishments under your belt you'd like to you tell us about. Go ahead.
Yeah, absolutely. I was the Creativity Award recipient of 2021 at my college, Salem State University, and I was a runner-up in the Lyric Poetry Magazine competition.
All right. Well, we're glad to have you on the show. Tell us, where is the poetry happening these days? Where are the local hotspots?
Definitely head down to Boston or up to Portland, Maine. More local, we've got Dover, we've got Manchester. You'll see them at breweries and pubs and wherever possibly you can find them.
Right. Where are the publications? What is there something I should be picking up in the newsstand these days?
Definitely if you're going local, go Barnstorm out of UNH. That's my go-to.
All right. Mea, these new times full of AI, technology, microchip computers, is poetry going to be lost to all of this?
Us poets are really trying to make sure that doesn't happen. You'll see lots of the magazines asking for submissions, but no AI help, nothing written by AI. If it's touched AI, they don't want it.
It's probably a good thing. Was Robert Frost a good poet? Can you tell us?
I'm going to get a lot of shit. Robert Frost is very overrated, in my opinion.
Really? Emily Dickinson. Now, she's sort of was she the first goth goth chick, sort of alternative. She gives that kind of vibe, or at least from what I know. What was she like?
Now, there's a poet. Definitely not the first goth writer, but goth poet. Absolutely. First goth writer was Mary Shelley, for sure.
All right, I'll have to look her up later. May, do you have a favorite style of poetry in particular?
I'm a free verse poet. I basically do anything that's not form poetry. So no sonnets, no villanelles, sestinas, anything like that.
All right, any slam poetry? Are you a fan of that?
Not so much my style, but that is what got me into poetry.
The Def Jam poetry with the Spike Lee joints, right? Those were around for a while. I remember seeing those. Tell us, May, are there other art styles that you enjoy other than poetry?
Big into embroidery, handicraft, stuff like that. I also do a little bit of singing, not professionally, and no, I will not be singing tonight.
But you will be reading some of your poetry.
Indeed, I will be.
All right, tell us, what is the title of this poem?
This poem is called All My Rage.
All right, go ahead.
Let the fury and the fire destroy the cities in your mind. Tear down buildings, brick after crumbling brick. Steel frames, molten, raise it with your words, that heated breath you've kept inside far too long. From youth you've harbored flames, a forge within your heart, veins and arteries that knew your hot blood longer than you've known the words to describe it. It grew as you did, but you never let it out. Push it down, be the good girl you were told to be, even when everything inside aches to boil you alive. You are supposed to be sunshine, not hellfire. All this rage was not meant to be yours. All this rage could never be yours.
All right, well, Mea Fraser, the Seacoast, New Hampshire poet, thank you very much for coming on the show. Now this.
Thank you for having me.
Hey everybody, this is Donnie Dawson here. Why don't you come on down? I want you to bet on the Seahawks versus the Miami Dolphins. I want you to bet on the Bruins versus the Celtics. I want you to make all the money that you possibly can, all right? We got the biggest promotion, the best in town. This is Bojangles Bet. Back to you, Dave.
So, well, yeah, no, yeah, yeah, she's, yeah, that's not our fail. No, hey, fuck you. Yeah.
What? No, the Knicks didn't win. No, the Bruins definitely beat them. Don't you understand? I'll look it up right now. Yeah, see, the Knicks won. No, I didn't say that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you think so, huh?
Oh, well, yeah, we'd like to see you come down here and pull that, huh? Yeah, okay.
It's people.
You're at home and you're doing dishes and the dishes are starting to pile up and things are starting to spiral out of control. Your fingers are getting pruned and the dishes keep adding up. Your hands, they're getting sore and chapped and starting to peel. It's not working out for you and people are starting to be concerned about your well-being. Well, have we got something for you? It's a new invention where you don't have to do the dishes anymore. They're called paper plates. Paper plates are a new gadget and a new way of living. The paper plates are something you use in place of the dishes. They're made of paper. You can get them at most stores that you find paper goods at. When you're done with them, you just throw them away and they'll go to a landfill, which eventually everything goes to a landfill anyway, so don't really worry about it. Just use them. They're called paper plates. All right, well, that's another episode of Around the World with Denny Bojangles. We hope you enjoyed all of our segments we had lined up for you tonight. Charles, what did you think of those guests that we had tonight? It was pretty good. It's a pretty good show.
It was awesome. To cook was great.
The poet May was the poet there. Pretty,
No, that shit hit me
strong
hard.
words. Yeah, really.
Really.
I could tell you got a little emotional there.
It was, it's pulling those emotional strings inside of you,
Sometimes that's good. I think that's a good thing. It's like, it's like endorphins or It's like adrenaline, you know, once it kicks in. But I think it's good for you.
Is that like adrenochrome? Was it
Adrenochrome.
adrenochrome?
Yeah.
That's what we did at the party a couple weeks ago, right?
Yes. Yes.
That shit was good.
I have some more in the cabinet out back if you want. You could probably do some after this.
Hell yeah.
I'd be down for some adrenochrome. Yeah.
Don't tempt me with a good time.
That's really high quality stuff that I have there.
Oh man.
It's the high test adrenochrome.
That's very good, very good.
Yeah. All right, well, I guess we'll get out of here. Signing off, Charles. Everyone, this has been Around the World, Danny Bojangles. Have a great night.
No one is coming to save us. There's nothing out there, not of any consequence, no difference to be made. The future is violence inside.